Yeah, good morning and welcome here to our innovation stage. Welcome to you on our live stream at home. Thank you to listen. This chapter, this session this morning regarding new technologies for AGVs. AGVs has a long history. Since many years, AGV are on the production area in warehouses, starting in the automotive industry on serial production. And I think today AGV is a very important topic, very important vehicle, very important part in the intralogistic today. But now we are in the period that the new technologies are demanded. New technologies are necessary for the next steps of a next generation of AGVs. This will be the topic today. This will be the topic we talk about. We want to present something what Phoenix Contact are prepared for such kind of step in the next generation of AGVs. My name is Jörn Dauer, Business Development Manager at Phoenix Contact for AGVs, and it's my pleasure to introduce such kind of topics, such kind of technologies we have. So new technology, PLC, makes possible. When we are talking about the next step, the next generation, we are talking about cost efficiency, cost reduction, performance, reducing downtimes, best maintenance. All these topics must be possible, must be necessary for the next generation of AGVs. New components are on the market, new drives, new scanners, new technologies. This has to be integrated in a very smart system. And the next generation, I think, is big point, three things. Efficient and scalable system architecture. That you are able, as an AGV supplier, to make your own system suitable for your use, for your architecture, for your application. The next topic we want to talk about, integration of different technologies to bring more transparency, more structure, better architecture in your system, and last but not least, safe and sustainable operation, that you have a stable application, stable AGV fleet running in the warehouse, in the production. This will be the context in the next 20 minutes. Let's start. So, first point, efficient and scalable system architecture. As I told you before, AGVs has a long history. Many types, many versions, many architecture of AGVs are on the market. But how can we make it more scalable? How can we make it more transparent? How can we make the architecture in AGVs efficiency? As Phoenix, we are worldwide in the market, also in the market of AGV. A few weeks ago, I was in India and I have spoken with one customer, and he said, I have 3 systems in my AGV. I would like to make one system in my AGV, to make it more simple, more compact, to bring everything together, not to support, to maintain 3 systems. And I understand this customer completely. This is really a big need in the architecture of AGVs to make from 3 devices, 3 architecture, 1 architecture. So today we have one big part is the navigation, next part is the control, and the third part is safety. Today in many AGVs we have 3 different devices, 3 different systems, 3 different vendors, and it makes more and more complex. You have 3 different engineering tools or design tools or configuration tools. How to make all these 3 together? And this is the point we want to take care. We want to bring all these 3 parts together. Navigation, control, safety. And this is possible by our PLCnext technology. Our PLCnext technology combines the safety, the non-safety, the functional part, and also the navigation. For that we have solutions prepared, already integrated in our PLCnext technology. So that means your new architecture in your AGV has only just one system, one engineering platform. In this engineering platform, you can integrate your own developing, your own C, C++, C#, or others application you have already integrated for navigation. This you can bring into one system, and this makes it much more comfortable to maintain, much more scalable and much more transparent. because you have not three different softwares, three different systems, only just one system. How often it is that the service technician is on the AGV and said, oh, I'm missing this cable, I'm missing this software to configure, to maintain. This is not necessary if you have only just one system. So this is our answer of the requirement of my friend in India, of my customer, of my partner. He has a wish to bring all these three systems together in one system. You can also see it on our demonstrator later on our booth. We integrated all these three parts together in one system. So that makes a scalable system architecture for the new generation in AGVs. Here you can see our system, combined, open, modular, and these are the topics and the important points. Scalable for sure. This is our answer to the requests from the market for new architecture of AGVs. Integration of different technologies. So as I told you, AGVs are long-term on the market, long time. And if we have a look into the architecture, into the topology, we have a lot of different protocols, different issues. So Profinet, EtherCAT, Safe over EtherCAT, CAT-Open, ProfiSafe, all these protocols are relevant, but is it necessary to support every protocol? And there's a third version, the proprietary systems. This is the most critical issue, I think. I don't like proprietary protocols. Maybe they are performant, but they are close. And our solutions, our topics are openness, scalable. And openness means that we have not proprietary protocols, that we use open protocols like the standard, like Profinet, like EtherCAT, Modbus, and all these. What is our answer to do that? The former architecture of AGVs was like this. So you have a PLC, a navigation on the IPC. You have CAN communication to the drives. You have brakes and encoder. A lot of wiring, a lot of different modules, different technologies you have to integrate. And this makes your architecture of an AG more and more complex, and it's not so easy to maintain that. Our answer for that is that we integrated our PLCnext EtherCAT together with the safety part with FSOE. And in this, with dedicated drives, you can combine everything together in one application. Only just communicate by EtherCAT and FSOE, so not a lot of wiring, not a lot of different protocols, only just focus on one and combined every functionality in this protocol. This gives us a lot of features, a lot of possibilities for next generation of architecture. But this is not enough for us. Maybe it's good, it's very powerful, but we go one step forward. We combined EtherCAT and the Profinet in one system. So it's not a point for your decision, if you want to take Profinet or EtherCAT in your system, you can use both in one PLC in the system. So in the architecture, it makes sense that you are using EtherCAT and FSOE for the drive, because CAN, I think it will be decreasing, or it's my point of view. And EtherCAT, especially for drives, comes up more and more in modern and new drive technologies. So you can use the EtherCAT and FSOE for the drive application in your AGV. And in parallel, you can use Profinet, ProfiSafe for the management, for the leading fleet management system, for the upper system, and also for the safety communication by wireless. FSOE is not possible to communicate by wireless. This you can do by ProfiSafe. And so we can combine all the advantages in one system. And one system means that all data of both protocols are available in our global data space, in one engineering tool. So you have not to switch, not to maintain different networks, not to map everything. It's integrated in our PLCnext technology to make really a combined, compact safe and sustainable operation. Of course, that's the request of everybody, to have a sustainable and stable communication, stable operation. For this, we have 4 important points, because the Cyber Resilience Act CRA is coming soon. End of 27, it's necessary to implement it. And especially for AGVs, if there is a cyber attack, it can shut down your whole complete production, can shut down your warehouse, and that will be a very terrible situation. So with the Cyber Resilience Act, you are very well prepared for the next step. So end of 27, you have to fulfill this, and the penalty or the fine, if you are not follow up or have the complete situation for CRA of up to 15 million euro or 2.5% of your annual turnover. This is the maximum penalty from the European Union. And so it's a lot of money, and I think reason enough to start with the reaction, with the action of this point. Phoenix Contact has a 360-degree view on the CRA. So that starts with the developing of the product, continue with the service, goes forward with service and patches, and with consulting, with service on your side to make your system, your application, your AGV, your machine, whatever, a CRA approved. So that you are really able to have the cybersecurity topic already proved, already done. So this is our 3rd point for today, to make new architecture, new technologies relevant for the AGV market, to have a stable system. Only just as a teaser for today, but maybe a teaser for more communication, for more discussion on our booth here at the other side of the booth. You are highly invited to visit us, to talk with us. You can scan the QR code to stay in contact with us, or on the live stream, send us messages to contact us to stay in contact. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your interest, and my wish to you, be innovate.